Last team, the Washington football team. Was the team that ended up winning the NFC East last year with a 7-9 record, ended up losing in the wild card round against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Currently are sitting with $42 million in cap space.
Well, I'll say Washington has made a number of front office organizational moves that are promising, I would say. They seem to be moving organizationally in the complete opposite direction, which leads me to believe that Daniel Snyder has finally figured out that he should pay people to make football decisions instead of him making football decisions. He just needs to be the suit that signs the checks instead of trying to be Jerry Jones. You ain't Jerry Jones. You're just a dude with a suit and a lot of money. Let your football people make football decisions. And look, as long as he stays out the way, that team could do something. But if he continues to try and be Jerry Jones Jr., that team ain't going nowhere.
I agree 100%. The best signing they did wasn't a player; it was the head coach they signed.
You can make another case for the team president that they hired as well. Came in here trying to because we all know, man. You look at Washington, you look at the organization, man. It's a cleanup job right now. It's a cleanup job. So if they can get that together, because we've seen, particularly in the Houston Texans saga, they can't seem to get their organization correct. So there's one thing we all know: if the organization ain't right, you ain't winning nothing. I don't care what's going on. If the organization ain't right, if the people picking the groceries aren't shopping at the right grocery store, ain't nothing gonna happen. So, hey man, they just got to keep doing what they're doing. They got talent. I mean, they need to figure out the quarterback situation. But hey man, things are looking up in Washington. But they ain't, they're not. I don't think they're going to be challenging for anything. But they got some. Boy, I like Chase Young a lot, though. I will say that much.
Well, that's what I want to touch on, the quarterback situation. Previously, I said Marcus on the Giants. What do you think about him on the Redskins? Or, sorry, the Washington football team.
Washington football.
I apologize. Watch the football.
Yeah, team. Everybody's eyes get big when you say Redskins. What you say? That's a racist word. Pass rusher. You said who again? Repeat that again.
I was just saying, what do you think at quarterback for the Redskins?
Okay.
Say it again, Shay.
No, Washington football team.
They got a
Washington football team. I'm sorry. I'm so used to saying that. I'm sorry.
We're all used to saying it. Yeah.
Me too. Well, just like me saying Los Angeles Oakland Raiders or LA Raiders.
I still don't believe the Chargers are the LA Chargers.
It doesn't sound right. Yeah.
It doesn't. And the Las Vegas Raiders, that definitely doesn't sound right. But
no.
I mean, look, they like that. What's his name? Heineke. They seem to like that guy. Alex Smith is a nice story, but he's not the future. So if I'm Washington, it's not out of the realm of possibility to bundle together some assets and go out there and try and get a quarterback in the draft. I would not put it past Washington to do that. So
now,
but who?
Okay, you got some guys. You can get a bridge guy in a Ryan Fitzpatrick. You can go ahead and get a.
But they got the bridge guy there already. Alex Smith is there.
They're cutting him. I feel like they're going to cut him.
You think so?
Actually, I think I didn't think about it, but yeah, I agree with you 100%. The board Fitzpatrick will make a great addition to the football team.
Also, I wouldn't rule out Cam Newton either. The connection with Ron Rivera.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, Jameis Winston, if he doesn't come back to New Orleans.
Yeah, I see that too.
So
if the Panthers make a move for Deshaun Watson, then all of a sudden Teddy Bridgewater is on the market again.
Yep. Yep.
So
That's true.
you got
I'm
some,
surprised. I'm surprised nobody bought up receiver. They only got Terry McLaurin.
He's
Yeah,
good though.
receiver.
He's a number one. He's a number one though.
He's number one, and then you got a whole bunch of
Yeah.
a bunch of. Let me think about it.
You got a whole bunch of dudes who don't have profile pictures on Madden.
Basically,
I tell you what though, Teddy Bridgewater will be the best fit because with that defense being special, they just need a quarterback that takes care of the football, and that's Teddy Bridgewater.
I tell you though,
me and Havoc already
really
came
like
to the
Chase Young.
conclusion. Me
I
and
really like
Havoc
Chase
came to the
Young.
conclusion that he's a backup.
I mean, he's a high level, like he is in that tier of a high level backup. That's a Teddy Bridgewater. He's a high level backup. If he's your starter, things are not doomed. But you ain't exactly, hoping on a 4-touchdown game,
You want cruise control?
Yeah, man. You just hoping that the run game works out, You hoping the O-line could put it together, mostly.
All right, so I was gonna say receiver was probably a top priority for the Washington football team. So I was probably thinking an Allen Robinson. Maybe I don't think the Lions are gonna let Kenny Galladay go. So possibly a Marvin Jones. Yeah, if they let Marvin Jones go, and they got to hold on to Kenny Galladay somehow, even if he doesn't want to resign there. I feel like they're going to put the franchise tag on him regardless. So Marvin Jones is going to be my second choice for the Washington football team, and then also you got Corey Davis sitting there on the board. Samuels from the Carolina Panthers also. Like just give the quarterback, whoever the quarterback is for the Washington football team, some type of help outside of a converted quarterback in Logan Thomas and Torrey McLaurin. So that's what I got for the Washington football team. Also offensive line, because they're looking towards signing back to Brandon Scherf, but nothing is set in stone yet. And also left tackle. They have defined that replacement for Trent Williams, who's also going to be a free agent. But Taylor Moton, the right tackle for the Carolina Panthers, would be a good fit for them too.
Nah, for the bay. Nah, for the bay. Nah, we don't care what you say. Nah, for the bay. Nah, for the bay. Nah, for the bay. Nah, we ain't hearing what you say. Nah, for the bay. Fire!